Hello, my friends, my crafty friends. This is Sheree. I am in my craft room, and welcome to my channel, by the way. And thank you for being here. My channel is Turquoise Dreaming, and it was recently asked by one of my subscribers that I do a craft room tour. So I'm not really doing a tour, but I'm just going to show you around my craft room a little bit. You know, just kind of a quick once around. And sometime I'll do, maybe next year in 2025, I'll do more detailed, but just a quick once around here to show you the state of things and how I try to keep it organized and things like that cleaned up. So anyway, this is a view from, I'm standing behind my door. My door is closed here. This is a bedroom in our house. So it used to be one of my kids' rooms. So when they moved out, I got a craft room. And so, yeah, most of my life I did not have a craft room. And so, and before I had this craft room, I had that little desk over there that you see by the window was in my master bedroom. And I crafted on that and did all my videos right from that little desk right there. And all my stuff, craft stuff, stuffed in closets and cabinets and things. But, you know, then I got my craft room. So anyway, this is the window in here, and you can see the wall over there. So I'm going to start right here beside me on this wall right here that is beside me, and then we'll go around, and I'll just show you around, and then if you want to ask me about some particular piece of storage or something like, what was that? I thought I saw something or other, you know, whatever, just ask me in the comments. So, but like I said, this is not going to be a detailed listing to show you how I store things today, just an overall how I, just a state of things type of thing. So, and I'll mention something, of course, once in a while. My TV's up there, watching a YouTube video while crafting, usually. And those are where I keep a lot of my ribbons, the spools, those little shelves there. And this shelf and drawer unit, there's drawers on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawers. And then this side is shelves, and that's from an old bunk bed unit that I repurposed in here. It was free. Everything in here was free except for my table in the middle and my sewing table, which was I think it was $5 at a garage yard sale. This used to be in my son's room when he lived here. This cabinet, when he moved out, he didn't want it, so I claimed it. I'm not going to open up things and show you this time. I'll show you, like I said, in a more detailed tour at some point, which I have done before, but that's my 3-tier rolling cart that I call my project cart, and I keep these little baskets in here from Dollar Tree that I can remove. They fit in there perfectly, and so I have my different projects in there. And this is the sewing desk, or not, this is a regular desk, not a sewing desk. The sewing desk is on the other side. But yeah, this is what I used to craft at. But I love this little desk. It's a nice old, and that was, I think my son had it. My other son, my older son, had it in his house. And then he didn't want it, so I claimed it because I always loved it. I was like, if you ever get rid of that desk, I want it. My husband built that shelf under there for like all my, I have my cutting board, my cutting things in there, and my envelope punch board, stuff like that. All those little boards I have in there. That's an old locker basket full of yarns and things. And then that recently I showed you where I got that little cart right there. It's on wheels from Temu. So my window here has some decorative. In the middle I have coasters that I picked up with pretty birds on them. Before I had my craft room, I had those, and I decided to put them right there, hanging on little binder clips on push pins in that little section between the windows. Up here, these curtains were, I think if I bought these for this room, or did I already have them in here? I don't remember now. But they're just these sheer green curtains. And then this valance is torn sheets. So strips of torn sheets, and they're tied on the curtain rod that was already in here when I took over the room. And behind it is little twinkly lights. You can probably see them a little bit there. They're on, but it's daylight, so you can't see them very well. But anyway, so you saw my desk. This unit, this I had already, this bottom piece. And then when I reorganized my craft room, I got these pieces that go up to here. I had this already that I keep ephemera in, and this metal. This is an old coffee cup storage that used to like hang on the wall. Here's the hooks, but I painted it and turned it into ephemera storage. It has all the little, separate compartments, and then for coffee cups. But I have ephemera in it. This is a little medical. I think this used to be like a first aid medical kit. That I got. I just like that box, and I got it at a thrift store, of course. Everything I get at a thrift store, right? So yeah, I got these and stacked them up here and organized everything in here, which, like I said, I'm not going to open anything this time. I already had this, and I know I got a little tip from someone when I was doing my reorganization and showing step by step what I was doing. She said, make sure you don't put too much weight on that bottom piece, because I think she had one and it collapsed. Well, I can see, yes, I can see how that could happen, because I wouldn't put any more than I have. These units are from Walmart, and they're 3 drawers. They're the bigger ones, like 12, probably almost 12 by 12, or maybe they are 12 by 12. 3 drawer units. There's 3 of them here, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's 3 of them. 1, 2. Well, it seems to be. I guess there's 3 of them. Anyway, I would say don't put any more than that. Plus, I have that on there, because these are starting to bulge. If you can see that, it's not supposed to be like that. It's kind of bulging out. The side there, right here I'm talking about, right here, it's bulging out a little bit. And that's from the weight. Even though I just have ribbons and things in there. So it's not like a lot of weight, but at the same time, I guess it is. So, I have my corrugated cardboard sword right there. This is the door to the closet in here, and I have this little, I just had this hanging around my craft room. It looked like a little wreath, and Maria sent me that pretty white satin silky, whatever it is, ribbon. So I just hung that up there as a wreath. And this is, I've been working on, hold on, I didn't put this, hold on, I got a mess in here. Look, I left papers out. This goes, try not to mess up my phone here. This goes right here. I was looking, that's cookbook stuff, so I was looking through those. Let me put those away. There we go. Okay, cleaned up. But this closet we got these shelves. This is something I bought, but I got a really good deal on it. These wooden shelves I got from a store that was going out of business. So that one, and these shelves right here. There's 2 sets there, and 1 set here. All those shelves I got from an old store that was going out of business. So I put them in here to help organize things. As you can see, I had things stacked all over those. Things hanging here. This is how I keep this is all my lemon stuff in here, and all my strawberry stuff's right here. And let's see, there's one up here with my bee stuff in it right there. There's tropical stuff in there. So anyway, and then I have the shelves in here, which I've shown you before, where I keep my paper, my dyed paper, and other papers I collect from the thrift store. So when I need paper, that's my Christmas and my Halloween there. Halloween's by the wall. See the wall on the ceiling? That's Halloween right there in the corner, and that's Christmas. That's all my Christmas, except I have a drawer of Christmas out in my craft room in that unit that used to be with the bunk bed. And then I have another shelf over here. Stuff on it stored. But that's why I have this ladder or little step stool in here. It can fit right back in there. Right back in there in front of those file folders. And it fits right there. I want to put it away, but I usually have it out because I'm always running in here, climbing up on that ladder looking for stuff. So, yeah. Yep. And on the inside of the door. So, yeah, this is one of my I have 2 of these shoe organizers, or whatever type of organizers they are. I would say they're shoe organizers. And this one, as you can see, I have punches in the bottom, but I have in the top rickrack, things like that, seam binding. So it's not too much weight on it, because I got another tip from someone. I think I already had it like this, but someone said, yeah, make sure you don't weigh it down with the punches in every pocket, because the punches can get really heavy, and it will. What happened to this person that was giving me this tip was her metal bent down, and just you know, everything fell off. So yeah, mine has. I haven't had any trouble, but like half of it is seam binding, as you can see, and rickrack and stuff like that, all the way. Really a good half of it, more than half, because there's another pocket down here in the middle of the punches. And then the rest of these, this is all of my punches. And I don't feel like I don't really buy any more punches. The last two I bought were the tabs that I showed you on my Thrifty Thursday, which are right here. But I wouldn't buy. I don't need any more punches. I'm not planning on buying any more punches, and if I did, I probably would make myself get rid of something. So yeah, that's the back of the door. So that's the closet in here. So we're on the third wall here. Let's go over, and then the rest of this third wall is some more drawers from Walmart. 3 drawers, but these are the smaller. They're not small, but they're not the 12 by 12 ones. I'm going to call these, what are these, 9 by 12 or something like that. As you can see, I got, I kind of wanted that turquoisey color, that bluish color, but they didn't have all of that color, so I got blue and gray and kind of put them together like that. But they hold a lot of everything there. I keep my label maker and my crocodile out there. I do have decorations on the wall and shelves, but pretty practical, I would say. You can see I have tassels and things hanging on that one. That's all my vintage envelopes that I've either, Maria sent me a bunch, and then I bought some off of eBay one time, because I just don't find stuff like that at thrift stores or anywhere. I've never found stuff like that, so I did buy some. And then, fortunately, Maria, my good friend Maria, rescued me and sent me a bunch too, because I just don't find stuff like that. Anyway, so the other little shelves, which I'll show you in a second, really helped me keep this area cleaned off, because I was stacking stuff here. So now I'm trying to keep it cleaned off. I have all my glues. I'm really not opening things, but I have all my glues in there. This little shelf was an old spice rack that I have things on. These pictures are pictures my kids drew when they were in elementary school. These little drawers all came from Walmart. I just got the colors that I wanted the turquoise color, but again, I couldn't get that many. I needed this many. They didn't have them all in that turquoise color, so I just got what I could get. And they look fine. And then I got these little clear bins are from Dollar Tree too. And those have things on top of there. So it all works. And so recently I've been talking about, trying to clean some things up. So I had another basket here where I had my own personal journal stuff, and I cleaned that out now and took care of all that, finished that. So this is my junky junk journal basket. And I'm going to try to decide, like, I'm going to use these. And so I'm either going to use them or put them away with my other papers. There's a ribbon in here. But I think I'm going to make them into pages, like fold them in half and make them into pages ready to go. And then put them away with my paper storage. So then this basket won't be here anymore. And it will look like this instead of having a basket there. And there's my little machine there, my Sizzix. And then some more of those 9 by 12 units here in this corner. And then just little storage containers on top of that. Ephemera. There's some ribbon in here. Not very much, so when I can get room for that ribbon with my other ribbon, I'll probably get rid of that box, because I don't keep anything in any storage unit, any storage pieces in here that I don't use, except for if you have a few extra baskets like that kind of thing in the closet. But I don't really want anything I can't see through anyway, so that will go to Goodwill. when it's done. And that's my coffee dye envelopes back there, just in a cardboard box. And then this is shelves that were in, were they in here? They were upstairs when I moved in here, and we were changing that room around upstairs, so we put these shelves in here. Like I said, everything was free in here. All my shelves, my dresser. This dresser used to be my brother's, then it went to my kids. Both my kids used it, and now it's mine. When they left it here, I said I want that dresser in my craft room. These are vintage sheets that I put on, kind of make little ruffles on my shelves. Here, they're just plain wooden shelves, so you can see. I think my son put these in his room, and I think he might have stained them. I'm not sure if my husband or my son, or they did together. They stained them to look nice in his room, just as wooden shelves. And then, like I said, I brought them down here, and when I reorganized, I put the ruffles on there. So, and those are vintage sheets. And then I got a clock there. I did buy that. It's a Walmart clock. And then this is a picture I found on the side of the road. Believe it or not, isn't it pretty? I love it. And I did buy, when I was reorganizing, I bought that little organizer, thread organizer there. That little shelf I got at a thrift store. I made that little picture myself. I put it together with things I already had, I think. My daughter-in-law gave me that little frog hook shelf, or hook thing. I have things hanging on. I got that little shelf piece at a thrift store, and I painted it. I crackle painted it. So, really cute. That's all my little golden books there, and all my little mini books I have there. Someday I might make them into journals, but it's not really worth it because people don't want to pay any money for a little tiny journal, so I can just kind of keep them there. And this is my sewing table. I purchased this for $5 at a thrift store. And my chair, I have room under there where I can sit and have my chair, my sewing machine. Those are tags I'm sewing on right now. I'm sewing these fabric pieces onto that, so it's an ongoing project. Those are all my sewn strips that I just keep there. Whenever I need them, I grab them. And this little sewing, I added this little hanging basket onto the side of the sewing table for my bobbins to go under there. But so here, let me turn around. So that's the fourth wall. So you've seen it. See, we're back to that piece there with the TV on top. So this is my table. I did purchase this when I first set up my craft room. And it's now covered with that wallpaper from Dollar Tree that you can get. That's all from Dollar Tree. And I just recover it when it gets, kind of dirty looking. But that's my cookbook journal I just finished. And that's my desk over there. So this is the other little unit I got from, and this helps me keep, if I didn't have this, I'd either have to put it away, all the little things in there, I have to put them away, or I'd have them stacked over there on that dresser. And so that dresser was always kind of getting cluttered up. So this really helps me keep organized. As you can see, it's doing well. And I kind of redid, this is a jar I got out of my kitchen, and I keep my upside down. I'm keeping my upside down, almost empty Fabri-Tac in there. So that was really good because I had it in a little box I had on my table. So it was taking up space on my table. But I had all these little things in that little box. And my upside down glue. So now I have it here, upside down glue, and all my little things in another jar that fit right into this cup holder size spot on the top. My, things I've been working on here in projects and things I want to work on, and things I am working on there, all in those shelves. And I haven't had any trouble with it. I know someone commented and said they had trouble with theirs. But yeah, I'm not using, nothing's in the other side, so it's not overweighted or anything. As you can see, I don't have tons of stuff in there, just little things I'm working on. And then what happened was Temu sent me another one. I have it over here. Maybe you saw it when I was showing my table. They sent me a second one, and I'm like, well, I didn't order a second one. And they said, well, you don't have to send it back. So anyway, there it is. So now I've got stuff in it. Those are the composition books I have to work on. And these are the ones I've already decorated. So these are ready to go for gifts. when my granddaughter comes in here, she likes to grab something. She likes to look around and grab something. So I have this empty pin cushion because she's like said it's a strawberry. And so she takes her strawberry. See, my strawberries are over here with pins in them. And I'm like, no, those are sharp. Here's your strawberry right here. So she'll grab that. And then here's a few things I have stuck in this one. Also to keep things decluttered from the dresser and whatever. These are this little part here holds everything that I'm putting in my, not everything, but then some things I'm putting in my vintage journals right now. And since I want to make some more, I have those out and not put away. So I'm keeping those out. And these are the children's books that I just took apart that, I want to do something with before I put them away. So anyway, that's all ongoing projects. And I think that's about it. Here's other things my granddaughter grabs when she's in here. She just wants to grab something and take things out into, the other room. So I'm like, here's a little dog you can play with, and here's a little bunny. I let her grab all of these little things. Here's a little deer. And here's a little duck that my son 3D printed for me with my Mimi name on it. So like I have several things, like if she wants to take something out of here, those are for her to take out of here. I feel like she got a treasure, came in Mimi's craft room and got a treasure. And then she will hopefully be happy and go in the other room and play with her toys. But we did craft in here. And I do plan on having her craft with me. She sits over here and I sit over there. I have another stool that I'll bring in here. But anyway, that's a whole other story. Oh, I didn't show you the back of the door. I just ran into it and it reminded me. This is my other shoe rack that I have beads. And this one is, not bending or anything either. So I guess I don't have it too overloaded. I do have 2 extra little hooks there. That's hook is from Dollar Tree. But yeah, I just have beads and charms all in here. I had my beads and charms in a drawer, and I still have some in a drawer. But since I've demonstrated for several different companies, and they send you free products, so I just got overloaded with beads and things, so I had to do something. So this is what I did. They live here on the back of my door, and I'm trying to use them. And some things I use a lot, and some things I don't use very much. But anyway, those green beads are from Dollar Tree. But anyway, that is the state of things in my craft room right now. So I hope you enjoyed that tour around. Like I said, if you have any questions about anything in particular, like what was that under your whatever, hanging on the wall or on your dresser, how do you do, where's your this, that, and the other, just let me know, and I'll try to I could either answer it in the comments, or I can do a separate video just on that area, you know what I mean, and then open the drawers and show you. And that's what I might do later on in 2025 anyway, instead of making one long video and taking an hour and showing you every little drawer. I kind of like to break it up anyway, because that gets really long when you open every little drawer. I think in a video I have a hard time watching the whole thing. But anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.